card 45 seconds into the game. Merrimack basically playing with 10 guys the entire way, and Boston College able to take advantage of that with 4 goals on the board, 3 in the first half. The first one coming from Ismael Dia, who of course is the Siena transfer, who was part of this Siena team that won the Metro Conference last year in that great run and that championship game victory over Sacred Heart. So they are back, picked 2nd in the conference this year. And as the sun pops out just as we get started, quick whistle and a foul here, so Siena will restart. Remember, Siena beat Boston College early in the season last year, 3-1 victory for Siena. Campbell Stalker with 2 goals in that game. Lee Mara had a goal as well, the eventual game winner. Both of those guys are back. Siena returning 3 of their 4 leading scorers from last season. Bennett Glinder starting out of the back as Siena on possession early in this game. The Saints out of the Metro, long ball forward for Lucas Almeida, who was the Metro Conference's preseason player of the year coming in this year. Number 7, scored a goal in the opener, played 70 minutes, coming off just an amazing 10-goal, 25-point season last year, over 1,200 minutes. Scored in both the semis and the finals of the Metro tournament. BC's first real chance. Can Asare get behind? He couldn't quite find the lane against Campbell Stalker. BC with the same starting lineup, same group that we saw the other day. Again, it's a little bit more of a 4-4-2 deployment for interim head coach Francesco De Agostino these first couple of games. So Asare and Charlie Pons, the freshman, are the 2 that are up front. Asare, who's played a little bit more on the wing throughout his development, but kind of like this look of him being central. And Charlie Pons did a lot to spark things the other night. Officially had just the 1 shot on target in 52 minutes in his first college appearance. Siena content to work out of the back here. Here is Stalker. Everything's going to try to get forward to Almeida. It bounces down for Vicente, and he is upended, and a foul is called. So Siena is going to get an opportunity in a danger area here. That's Antonio Vicente, the freshman from Portugal. Had an assist in the opener against NJIT. We mentioned the NJIT result. Again, 3-1 was the final margin in the Siena victory. It was a game that Siena was not only down 1-0 in the 66th minute, they were still outshot 27-10 and 13-4 in shots on target, but they come away 3 unanswered goals late in the second half and the victory by a 3-1 final. Free kick from Yvonne Struck. Looking for a header, it bounces through, ends up untouched, or it's finally collected, and BC took it away just for a moment though. Stalker right back on it, sends it in, and Moritz Gundelach had to get ahead on it. Stalker settles it down. Perez Horta was the one trying to get behind, but the Eagles do enough defending there, and that ball ends up going out over the end line. So goal kick coming up for Andre Borak. Had to make 3 saves in game number 1. ACC preseason watch list keeper. It's an all ACC freshman team selection last year. Had a really nice year coming in for these Eagles. Lower ball that time from Borak. Bounces around Christian Behart. Forcing it forward. Charlie Pons putting some pressure on. A diving header by Perez Horta. And possession going to the Saints. You know, the amazing thing about that Siena team last year, we talked about, okay, they get the win against BC here on the road early in the season. You figure, okay, that was probably a spark and part of their run, but it really wasn't. You know, they beat BC and then they get outscored 12-1 over the next 3 games. But from there, unbeaten in 12 of their final 13, including the 2 games in the Metro tournament, to go into NCAAs, and they end up falling to Seton Hall in PKs in the first round. Connor Gibson with the takeaway. And a nice tackle from behind. Bruno Osaro, the sophomore from Belgium, with a nice read against Gibson. And Siena has had slightly more of the possession here in the early going. Certainly part of their game plan, and a lot of that possession has been here in the back. Here's Osaro, 23 minutes in game number 1. And a whistle here. And we're gonna have our first booking. And a yellow card goes here against Connor Gibson. So nice start here for Siena. And another free kick. Luca Vust, freshman from Germany, is the one who's going to take this free kick for Siena. Pons over there for Boston College. Dylan Mafong, who had a goal and assist in game number 1 as well.
Hey, drive it.
So let's see, 6 minutes in, big moment after the yellow card. Headed right back out, and a good clear by Mafong. So pretty good read there all around. It will be a Siena throw. Asare, a good read to kind of shade against Asaro. Ball is out on the near side, so BC will have a throw coming up. Scoreless game early. Finn Henza. Throw in for Bryan Toro, and he got knocked down from behind. Luca Vust, I'll say he was a little bit up on the contact there. Here's the former Siena Saint Dia. Works it back for Gundelach. Let's see if BC tries to counter and hold a little bit more possession. Siena has been willing to do that from the back. Long ball over top. Asare can't get there, and Bennett Glidner. Arcs it forward. What a amazing performance for the German keeper here from Siena in game number 1. Glidner with 12 saves Thursday against NJIT, which tied a single match program record for Siena. Was part of the Metro All-Championship Team MVP last year. What a luxury it is. His 54th career game today for Siena. Here is Wasserman. So BC has sent Dia, who had been playing farther up in game number 1 for Boston College, more of a 6 role, but was a center back last year for Siena and was first team All-MAC selection at that center back spot. So if that's what BC decides to do, he certainly is capable of that. As they try to get a little more possession here in the early going. Mafong, little chip for Toro, back for Dia. Stepping up against Vicente. Some pressure BC trying to put on. Stalker will let it go out, and a goal kick. BC definitely pressing a little bit more as well here over the 9-minute mark of this first half. A little bit of an early chess match between these two groups. Toro works it back for Wasserman. And getting the left center back starting job the first couple of games of the season. Dia again has been willing to go back here, and BC sort of sets with 3 guys back there since they've been trying to establish a little bit more possession. And then you have Behar up the left side. Henza more central for the moment, and Mafong is way up on that right side. They'll switch spots now. As BC looks to break down Siena. Well, this is something as that's first taken away. Good read by Vicente. He's got it forward. Almeida, flag is down for now. Can he get around? He scores! But the flag up on the far side, so Lucas Almeida with a great little look, but was indeed offside. Almeida, his 10 goals last season. What a magical year it was. But anyway, going back to the point where you're starting to make, BC played more of that possession game. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and they still have that ability when you need to fall back on it in a game like this, where Siena had more of that possession early. And now BC has gotten a little bit more of it back. Nearly a counterattack, though, from the Saints. Linder goes a little bit higher over top that time. BC's able to take it away. Nice job coming back for it, though, by Lee Mara. We'll stop the clock here after the foul against Boston College, with Vicente holding that right arm. Asare against Finn Henza. Asare crosses. Bounced once. Ben Beaton sends it into the box, headed back by Gundelach. Beaton right back in. Henza shielding, has to force it out for a corner. So good breakdown by Siena, and our first corner kick opportunity of the game goes to the visitors. Deep one, headed right back, it's too high. Bruno Asare with a good opportunity, the Vermont transfer. Played 9 games last year for the Catamounts. Pass too far for Asare. Gibson, and a little foul against Asare. Called it pretty tight so far. Storan Stojka, our referee tonight. Henza gonna give Asare a chance. Michael Asare goes to his right. Nice little defensive play by Homini. Wasserman now. Henza colliding with Asare. Tried to cut back inside, wasn't quite there. So free kick coming up for Boston College. A lefty, Bryan Toro. Toro looking for Asare. He scores! What a great ball from Bryan Toro. Put it right on the spot. And Michael Asare scores his first goal of the year to give Boston College a 1-0 lead, the 16th minute goal from Michael Asare. Spectacular design and executed well. Bryan Toro with his second assist. And Asare with his 6th career goal. He scored 3 last year, including 2 in that ACC tournament first round game against Stanford. Remember, BC, as the 15 seed, went out to Stanford, took a 2-0 lead before falling in that game. And a 4-2 final, but Asare scored both goals. And he scores one here. So Siena has the goal taken off on the offside. BC scores to make it 1-0 to the home team. A lot of time on both ends, but that was officially the first shot recorded of the game. Corner for Siena, their second. Bounced up high on Perez Horta. If that had settled a little bit more, perhaps it could have been a bit of a better opportunity for Alejandro Perez Horta, senior from Spain. But Siena 0 for 2 on their corners and a goal kick for Andre Borak. It's early in the game, but BC with the pretty good adjustment there. Siena came out playing possession and sort of had it for the first 4 or 5 minutes. But BC bringing Dia back to that center back line for a couple of sequences just to play that passing game, build the possession back, and eventually they're able to break Siena down a couple of times and eventually get the foul that leads to the free kick and the goal to make it 1-0. Asare. That's Connor Gibson. Umeni, the sophomore, where Yvonne struck. Open area, Wasserman guides it for Christian Behar. Dia now. That was a nice little pass from Mafong, and here he goes. Mafong with a goal and an assist in game number 1, still on it. Got through a couple of guys as it's pushed to that far sideline. Entrance from Behar. First head on it was Asare. Connor Gibson trying to come back, through ball. And Borak, aggressive, steps up ahead of Almeida. Henza. Henza's got space. Nice cross with Asare. Edge of the box. Michael Asare's got one already. Comes out for Gibson, who shields. An aggressive run here for Vicente. And they'll get the foul against the Siena freshman. So another free kick, very similar spot to where we saw the Eagles just execute and score a goal out of. It was Toro the last time. This time looks like it'll be Mafong. Explanation being given to Siena head coach Graciano Brito by our referee Soren Stoika. So Mafong now. Similar looking run. That time it was read well. Follow up Behar. Ends up getting knocked down immediately. Perez Horda, the one following it up. Gundelach comes over for it. Gibson, nice ball forward for Henza. Connor Gibson again for Toro in the middle. Dia let it go. Behar, entrance, looking for the header from Pons. Skips through with Asare. Working against Henza, and they'll get Henza, that right hand. Got around. Everything changes, right? You score the goal, you just have a couple of sequences with a little more possession. You can press a little bit more. Willing to exert a little bit more, like that. Slide for Gibson. Hear the commands from the BC sideline. Get up. Almeida works it back. This is Beaton. Mafong comes and is upended. Another foul goes against Siena. Gundelach now from the right side. Pons is there in the middle. Michael Asare now back to goal. Here is Mafong against Beaton. Mafong got deflected, still comes through to the box. And Glinder read that extremely well and is able to start the play quickly here for Siena. Still 1-0 lead, Boston College. The Eagles goal from Michael Asare in the 16th minute off the wonderful free kick from Bryan Toro.
Stay on side. Stay on the line. Come on, Charlie.
Here's Asaro. Defense by Henza, and it's Gundelach. Creates the takeaway. BC on it now. Dia slides over for Behar, and then we'll drop back. This has been the plan for Boston College ever since the 4th or 5th minute. Dia dropping back in the build-up. So then you have Wasserman on that left side, Dia in the middle, and Gundelach comes over to the right side. With the wings, Behar on the left, Henza on the right, pushed way up. Wasserman still content to go back for Gundelach. A little bit more pressure put on by Siena. So BC now will work forward a bit more. Toro, Dia gives it back for Gibson. Vicente putting pressure on. Gundelach again, goes over top for Henza. Finn Henza. Who's that off? It's going to be a goal kick. BC was looking for some kind of tip from the back line, so a lot of possession there. Henza playing it into the box. BC unable to completely connect on it. Asare now off the takeaway, but it's right back for Lee Mara.
Keep it there! Yes, Mikey! Well done!
Ball is out for a throw. Well defended by Boston College. They get it right back.
Go, Lucas. Wait. Go, go. Go. Very even.
Again!
Bend the test. Better. Go, let's go.
Goes on.
Borak hangs up a little bit, allows Perez Horta to come over, but they'll rule that that ball almost hung up for too long. And when he ends up getting to it, makes a little bit of contact going over the back of Henza.
Keep it! Again!
See how much does Siena try to press a little bit more. All way in the back now. BC using their keeper. Borak takes his space. Now it's over top. Bust for Perez Horta with Pons putting the pressure on. Gibson over there as well. Siena trying to change field. Beaton. He's got it once again. Bust. Osaro against Henza to his left foot, and it's wide. Good looking shot, but too far wide for Bruno Osaro. Belgian sophomore. So 18 minutes to go here in this first half. Asare's goal in the 16th minute is the difference maker right now in a 1-0 BC lead. There are a bunch of subs about to come in on the BC side, not yet granted for the moment. Long conversation with the referee and Andre Borak. Borak's re-entry, that is off of Siena. And here come the subs. Emi Horja, the sophomore, comes in for Siena. That's their one sub, replacing Osaro. And for the Eagles, a bunch of guys come in. We saw a lot of Ryan Scoro the other day. The freshman played 59 minutes. He comes in along with Alexi Corrales. 44 minutes off the bench on Thursday. And then the two new forwards come in up front. Russell Brown, who scored in game number 1. First, Mafong causes a takeaway. Good work by Mafong. Tin Vostich is the other one who comes in, so they sub those two forwards up front, Asare and Pons.
Leave it, hey, leave it, Russell!
So more of a 26-27 minutes for that group of starters on the split.
Major, be smart in between here, Young.
Toro scored from this kind of range, setting up Asare's goal earlier. Mafong this time, as well as the freshman Ryan Scoro. Scoro, lower ball, header up too high. Gundalak and Vostich coming in across. So not a ton of shots in this game. 2-1 in favor of Siena, just the one shot on target. It was the goal from Boston College and Michael Asare. Vostich now, ooh, could he get in behind? Last line of defense did its job there. Enza will throw. Russell Brown. Scored in game 1. That's now 3 goals for him over his 2 seasons with Boston College after coming in as a transfer from Christian Brothers University in Memphis. Free kick from Siena. From Luca Vust. Gundalak diving, he got there just ahead of going to be off of BC, Ryan Scoro. So Siena's now created 3 corner kicks in this first half.
Set it up. Guys, focus.
Between down, let's see checks. Tighter this way, Dylan.
One.
Oh, they got a head on it. Borak was settling back, wasn't sure whether to jump first or hold. Now can BC change fields, trying to counter off of it. Nice read by Lee Mara with Russell Brown. Throw in from Henza. Just a little bit more pressure Siena putting on here. BC's been able to use their keeper.
Ismail, only split on the weak side. Come on. Yeah, now, there you go. Now we can play.
Now go.
Right here. Again. Last, Antonio.
Gotta go low.
Bostic looking to head it for Brown. He puts pressure on Beaton.
Get on the strong side together, strikers!
Dia taking his time in the back.
Go, Finn!
Gundelach's got some space. Again, tries to go over top, too far that time.
Lucas, make that run! Lucas!
Nice footwork by Horja.
Outside to inside.
Perez Horta now will throw.
Good idea. Go, Luca. One more.
Lead the line, Ryan!
Yvonne Struck works it back. Nice build up here for Siena. Perez Horta, can he get in around Corrales? Playing with Vicente. Oh, Vostich, nice little shield there to get around. Vostich and Brown a couple of times have been able to force the counter back fairly quickly. After the corner kick a little bit earlier, and then right there, after what was a decent build-up by Siena.
Around! Around! We need a 6 in there.
Step. We need more. Come on, Lucas. Step. Now keep it that way. Run.
Wasserman looking forward, diving play by Scoro with the hard charging Campbell Stalker. Was on his way forward.
Ben. Well done. Good.
Russell, tilt up so it can't come. 10 in between. Off before to the right. Easy.
Luca.
1-0 BC lead. Asare in the 16th minute. Fong was tied up with Vust and was called for the foul. Borak, good read. Ahead of Almeida. Still in here though for Perez Horta. And now it's Horja against Henza, right to the middle. Perez Horta, just that extra touch on his foot as he tries to spin in the box. And he'll stay here with Siena. BC's got a player down. As Siena was starting to play out once again, but the whistle comes out, clock stops for the BC player down. So with 8:42 to go in this first half. It's Finn Henza who will have to go off. And we'll get set to restart. It'll be Siena ball again off the throw. And Henza will come back in. Horja. Nice build up here. It's just a little bit too far for Lee Mara. That was the run though. Nice design. Mara did get in behind, but ball was just a little bit too far out front. So goal kick for Borak. Bostic got it first. Here's Corrales and Russell Brown. Mafong has space. Scoro. Nice job to dribble out of that with a couple of guys in front of him. Didn't have a lane to go forward. Diaz still putting some pressure on. But it's Yvonne Struck. Almeida on the right side against Wasserman. That stays in for Vicente, and then it knocks off of his foot and leads to the goal kick. Borak again goes a little bit lower, trying to drive it. Beaton had the first touch. Horja. Enza's back there. Corrales is the one who ends up taking it away. So Corrales here, really a different role for him. 2 seasons at Providence, played sparingly. Last year, played just 2 games with Boston College, but Francesco D'Agostino talked about likes the experience he has at this level and the 15, 20 minutes they can give him in these halves. And he's earned himself a place. That's a big try from deep from Beaton, ends up missing high.
Drop a little bit more, Ivan.
Russell Brown goes over top, too far for Vostich.
Get out of the way.
With 5 minutes to go in this first half, 1-0 Boston College leads. Enza will restart. A lot of possession earlier on in this half. Siena first, then for Boston College. Maybe a little choppier here as the half has gone on. Almeida. Mara comes back for it. Nice leave for Beaton. Siena has gone with just the 1 sub in this half so far. BC with 4, all in that same moment. That is out deep into the trees. Throw into the box. Almeida sends it way up high, and Borak goes skyward for it. Brown lost his footing as Stalker was defending. Brown still ends up behind him though. Russell Brown is stopped. Probably was a little deep there, but the way that sort of developed, not a bad idea after Brown got knocked down.
Go, Campbell!
2:35 to go in this first half. 1-0 Boston College, trying to start 2-0 on this 2026 season. It's 3 non-conference games for BC, and then right into the thick of it on the road at number 11 Virginia on September 4th. Next one will be next Friday here against Dartmouth, before a week before that Virginia game. Fong lost his footing. Gives Siena a chance, but Gundelach with a good read. Preventing any kind of look back. Perez Horta. Enza tied up with Horja. That ball comes out, throw coming up for Siena. See how aggressive they want to be here. 1:26 to go in this first half. Perez Horta. Beaton into the box. Looking for a header, right back in. It's still in a danger area, and Borak right on the line. Keeps it out from Almeida. There is a Siena player still down behind the play. Almeida, but we play on. Almeida's still down. Soren Stojka continues to allow it to play out. And that ball is knocked out. That was actually good sportsmanship by BC, just knocking that ball out. Otherwise, the official was not going to stop play there. So it allows the trainer to come and check on Almeida with 24 seconds remaining in the first half. Good development though, good opportunity there. And kind of doing so with the sense of urgency in the end of the half. Siena was able to make that develop very quickly. This is not a spot they are unfamiliar with. Coming from behind, we mentioned it last game I should say, game number 1, down 1-0. That was in the 66th minute before they scored 3 unanswered to win. But I mean, you look at their whole playoff run last year, right? In the MAC semis, it took a golden goal in the 99th minute. In the MAC final, had to fend off so much late. In the NCAA tournament, goal in the 89th minute to force overtime, eventually falling in penalty kicks. So it'll be a Siena throw with 24 seconds remaining. And again, they'll give it right back to Boston College, who was the ones who sent it out to allow the training staff to come out. So nice sportsmanship shown all around. These two coaching staffs, ton of respect, ton of familiarity with each other. And just 10 seconds left to go in the half anyway. So it'll be a 1-0 BC lead to the halftime break. Michael Asare's goal in the 16th minute, set up by that excellent free kick from Bryan Toro. We'll be back with the second half coming up in just a bit. Stay with it. 4 guys coming in for BC, just 1 for Siena. Sun really starting to shine through, and it makes life a little bit difficult for Andre Borak in this second half. Shouldn't be the entire half. It'll eventually dip below the trees. Here is Asare, sent right back. Christian Behar now knocks it down for Bryan Toro, who set up that first Eagles goal. Excellent service into the box. Boston College trying to start its season 2-0. Siena trying to do the same after their come-from-behind victory on the road against NJIT in the opener on Thursday. There were no goals in the first half of that game. Gundelach over for Wasserman. BC with its starting group on the field here. Nice little takeaway by Yvonne Struck, and then a foul goes against Toro. So free kick coming up for Siena. 8 fouls each way in that first half. Service to the left side of the box. It deflects once, and then Borak secures it. Borak had to make 2 saves in half number 1. Coming off 3 against Merrimack in game 1. And if you didn't see the opener, it was odd in the sense that there was a red card called 45 seconds into that first half. So BC with the upper hand the whole way, and they eventually get that 4-0 victory in game number 1. Merrimack's playing out at Holy Cross this weekend. Asare, nice little takeaway. Trying to get around Campbell Stalker. And those two jousting. They're going to call the foul on Stalker coming back. They allowed the advantage to play out because of that initial jersey tug. And they're going to get a yellow card for the argument after the fact on Lee Mara, who was not the one who was called for the foul. So Wasserman will restart. BC will just play it back. Another whistle here, and the Siena bench is going to get a card. So Soren Stoika is going to give a yellow card to the Siena bench. So that's 2 bookings in a row for arguing. First on Lee Mara, and then just moments later given to the Siena bench. Borak facing a little bit of pressure. Forced forward. A nice little job to get through, and there's the whistle and the foul. That's Tito Somuyiwa, the first year from Essex, England. So now Siena will have an opportunity. Has certainly been physical and called as such on both sides. And again, as we say all the time, as long as this game's 1-0, anything can be a wonderful opportunity to change the tenor of this. It is Luca Vust. We'll take it for Siena off the restart. And there was a yellow card awarded as well, by the way, to Christian Behar for that last tackle. So Vust into the box, header. Couple of tries at it, then the bicycle kick, but the whistle came first. So Siena has had their share of set pieces today. Bunch of corner kicks, that was a good opportunity. No clean headers, though, really allowed by BC all day. BC feels confident with what they have defensively. Obviously only a couple of halves so far, 3+ in this regular season, but you look at kind of that whole spring, and you look at the 2 scrimmages that BC played, they really did not allow many goals. And they feel like that has an opportunity that they can build off of. If they can piece the offense together, try to be a little bit more direct. Siena's on possession right now. 5 minutes in, second half. That pass does get through to Vust. Beaton, right in for Borak. Mafong works it back for Wasserman. You know, obviously you see a game or two, you start to see what it looks like a team's subbing patterns are going to be. It's a little bit hard to tell in game number one, again, because of the fact that Merrimack played the whole game basically with 10 guys, all but 45 seconds. So BC had built the 3-0 lead early. So we did see some more second half subs. We'll see if that's a similar theme today. Obviously a much different scoreline for the moment. BC up 1-0 in what's been a good one in Newton. Here, game number 2 of this 2026 season. Enza over there, it's awarded to Boston College. Fong sends that out. Stalker. Siena works out of the back. Here is Beaton against Behar. Good little ball forward along the line. That's well defended. Bounces around a few times. Charlie Pons now trying to get free. He and Stalker came together there. The first 4 or 5 minutes were probably Siena's best moments in terms of controlling the flow of this game. See if they try to fall back on that a little bit. Some of their possession. Beaton skips it across, does get through a couple of different guys. Pons now at a 50-50. Lee Mara settles though for Toro. Toro being held, and this is likely to be another booking. That's Beaton that time who's called for it. It's 4 bookings in this second half, 3 on Siena. Siena will sub here. Lucas Almeida, who started on the bench in the second half. Preseason Metro Conference Player of the Year. Guy who started at UConn, came to Siena last year, and what a revelation it was. 10 goals, 5 assists, 3 game winners. A hat trick. October against Niagara. Behar plays it all the way across. Nobody there on the back end. So a goal kick for Bennett Glinder.
Other side of Charlie.
Goes out on the far side, going right back to BC. A little bit more of this in the second half. There is a foul coming out, and another card. That one going against Boston College.
Tighter around the ball so you don't just get split. Careful. Back line.
Let's play. Put the ball down. Play. Play, Alejandro. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Knocked down by Toro, coming back. Well defended. The last yellow card looks like it's been given to Finn Henza. Mafong, nice ball. Henza, can he get it across? Sliding play to defend it. That actually stayed in. So not a corner. It eventually goes out on that far side. Jacob Humeni did a pretty good job to slide down and prevent that from becoming a corner. To build up though. Now here's Mafong as he comes to the middle. Toro, back for Dia. That got knocked off. The Siena player still bounced into the box. Glinder has to clear. Gundalach steps up on it though. Siena trying to counter, but Wasserman right there.
Come on, boys.
Go, Ben. Go, Ben.
Easy. Stay central, Bryan, first.
Good look out.
Almeida. That is too far. Might have been offside anyway. So 12 minutes into this second half, just the one shot, which belongs to Siena. Still a 1-0 lead in favor of Boston College. Michael Asare in the 16th minute. Behar back for Wasserman. Off the throw-in.
Now step! Now step! Step!
Behar steps up. Christian Behar. He's got space. Mafong now. Mafong, it's deflected and goes wide. That's another sliding play by Jacob Humeni. He's made 2 in this second half. This one is going to lead to a corner.
Lucas, be aware, Tito! Tito, be aware, Lucas! Tito, go! Go!
BC goes short. Mafong back. Here's the service in from Wasserman. Sends all the way back and out.
Step! Step! Come on, Lucas! Come on, Lucas!
Shade! Shade!
Step, Antonio! Step, please, step!
Patience again.
Step! Step, Tito! Go, step!
And so we'll work back. So BC basically, even in that whole sequence, stays on possession the whole way. Toro trying to run it down, shielded by Stalker, and it's out for a goal kick.
That's a good idea. If he pulls the line down, he can just use base.
Tito! Come on, this way! Go, go, go. Okay.
Siena is going to sub here. Bruno Osaro, who started this game,
Send it. On that corner, we gotta send them early.
came out in the first half and then stayed out to start the second half, but he is back in now.
Pause it. Make it broken inside.
Ball is deflected out. Going to Boston College. Mafong. Oh, nice little chip. Asare shot bangs off the leg of, again, Jacob Humeni. He has been called upon a lot defensively in this second half. Here's Mafong, cuts right. Gives himself a little space, but not quite enough, so it's Dia now. Scored in game one, the former Siena Saint. Bounces around a few times. Asare comes back for it. Cleared back for Henza. Gibson now. Dia moves the field for Behar. Comes to the middle for Gibson. Good passing here by the Eagles. Can they find something out of it? Gibson, edge of the box. Nice little play, and then the give and go. Just a little miscommunication there on the end of it. Pretty good work, though, for a while there. Toro sees it go out and will immediately throw it in. Diaz got space in the middle now, so does Toro. Still 1-0 Boston College. Mafong stepping up. Mafong, he's got 4 guys. Asare comes all the way back to keep possession. And he will give it back to his center back so BC can reestablish their shape.
Luca! Ivan! This way, man! Look at the ball! No, that's fine!
Dia tries to play it forward, but got it back now, giving Charlie Pons a chance against Perez Horta. Pons to his right, gives himself space, he got around, Pons flips it in. Mafong can't quite get there with Beaton defending, but it's another corner kick. Boston College's second of this second half. That's good work by Pons, just continuing to work and eventually get around, and has a decent lane there. So second corner for BC. They went short moments ago. They go deep, and it will be another one off the head of Perez Horta.
Sean, let's go!
Toro this time. And Glinder got a piece of it. So we'll do it for a third time. This time Charlie Pons comes over. But we'll circle right back. Toro again, third corner for BC. Did eventually get a piece of Gundalak, played right back in. Behar now settles. Mafong into the mixer. Got knocked down well. Almeida trying to counter out of it. Behar running with him stride for stride. And eventually loses his footing in the process. BC resets. Borak, a little bit of a miss-hit. Allows Lee Mara to step into it. Mara deflects, and it came up and hit the hand of Mafong. So this is all going back to the miss-hit, and all of a sudden Siena has a golden opportunity. Free kick into the box, header, miss wide. That was probably the best executed of any of these set piece free kick, corner kicks that Siena has had. That one once again off target. There's a chance, and it's knocked out. Boy, how quickly did BC change field there. And now starting to earn corner kicks a little bit more. That was something that BC was not ranked all that high in last year. Had 4 of them against Merrimack in game number 1. This will be number 5, all of them in this second half. Glinder, nice read, punches it all the way out.
Let's go, ref. Thank you.
Clock stops here as Henza goes over. Here's Toro. Nice moves. Toro shoots, and a save by Glinder. This is not an easy keeper to beat. Again, 12 saves on Thursday. How about Asare stepping up against Campbell Stalker? Ball is out for a Siena throw. Asare aggressive. There's Lee Mara. Mara, good run with it. Wide for Sean Kelly, who just came in. Couple of flips, that is out for a goal kick. Almeida was in the area. Sean Kelly, as we said, sophomore from Northport, New York, who just came in. Oscar Dean, a freshman from England, also in there as well. Kelly again, there's a BC player down all the way into the corner, and then was taken away. You know, we've seen some good development in the second half, but sometimes not getting all the way in for the final end of it. Wasserman comes back over for Behar. 20 minutes to go. Still 1-0 Boston College, the lead over Siena.
Watch your back. Come on, Dylan.
Asare using the middle. Almeida goes for Mara. Borak, another aggressive play, and he makes it clean. That is well defended by Andre Borak. It's the second time in this game he's really had to get aggressive. And it looks like we're going to have a review here. So Siena is challenging, I believe, for a foul in the box, I think, on that. Yeah, so they're challenging for that play. The call on the pitch is there was no penalty, and it was just a well-executed play by Borak. I thought in real time they got it right, and that Borak got ball first. Obviously a fairly significant moment, though. This is part of the video review procedure and part of the rule changes this year in college soccer. The fact, and this is a very quick review, so we'll get back to that explanation in a moment. So the call stands as called on the field. So coaches now get 2 challenges. And even if you were to lose both of your challenges, the referee still has the ability to initiate in the final 10 minutes of regulation if a team is out of challenges. So that does give you a little bit of that protection. We saw that in game 1, right? Frankie D'Agostino using 2 challenges in the first half on reasonably looking plays to potentially review. Nevertheless, still a corner kick for Siena. Down by 1. And Dia got the first touch. Look at Asare's speed. But it's back from Emilio Relli, who just came into the game and is in that center back spot for this moment. They will obviously get back in their shape post corner kick. Emilio Relli's got some space, taken away though by Toro. Nice slide though. Sean Kelly crossing in, that bounced a few times, back post, they score! Lucas Almeida. And we are tied at 1. He scored 10 times last year. And 2 games into 2026, he scored twice. It was Kelly on that right side who played it in. It bounced clean. It looked like it was going to go to that first striker coming in, but it didn't, and Almeida gets behind everybody and gets unmarked into the box. BC is going to challenge here, though. And BC is going to challenge for offside. You know, this is where, again, you have 2. There's only 19 minutes left in the game, so perhaps it's a why not. But this game is tied 1 apiece. What a score that Lucas Almeida has been for Siena, his 12th goal as a member of the Saints over the last 2 seasons. Again, the thing with the offside challenge is, which you're going to see a little bit more of this year because each team now has 2, is unlike in the professional game, obviously, you're not going to have the down the line look. So you're going to rely on that end zone camera.
Hey, let's focus. From the restart, let's go. From the restart, come on.
Siena, who is down in game 1, surrendering a goal in the 66th minute. But who else but Almeida scoring about 3 minutes later. This time it's in the 72nd minute to tie this game at 1. Siena scored 3 unanswered. So after review, it remains as called, a good goal. And the Siena Saints have tied this game 1 apiece. It's been a good one. Is there another goal to find? And now all the momentum on the side of Siena following up that goal. Again, it wasn't directly off the corner kick, but that was what started it. And eventually works around in that sequence. The Saints, the defending champions of the Metro, who again, remember, beat Boston College on this pitch 3-1 last year. It's a high quality club, an NCAA tournament team out of the Metro last year. Took Seton Hall into overtime and to penalty kicks before it was decided. Into the box, first head on it is Toro. Umeni was the one over there first. Toro now trying to counter. Dylan Mafa out front for Boston College. Siena's able to catch up. Play the advantage on Asare forward. Vostich settles. Good defense coming from behind. It was offside anyways. The flag up on that far side. But good closing defense by Siena to catch up there. And all the confidence with that momentum behind them and their keeper, Bennett Glinder. Asare against Alexi Corrales. Goes to his left. Asare crosses, and Borak secures.
Emilio, that's too deep. Emilio, Emilio, no! Emilio! When you defend, you outside. Emilio,
Wasserman
you outside.
gives it back. Jack Burkhart in the game now for Boston College, doing that same thing we saw Dia do, dropping back to give BC kind of a back five as they build forward. Burkhart, who scored in the second half against Merrimack in the opener. Mafong works over for Behar. Back to her normal shape now. Corrales for Wasserman. Mafong to his right. Mafong shoots! Just missed. That was not too high by much. Does not take much for Dylan Mafong to get one off. And that was a beauty. Just a little bit too high of the crossbar. Under 15 minutes to go in this second half. A 1-1 game. Asare in the 16th minute, Almeida in the 72nd. Asare now. Mafong works it back. Burkhart taking the open space. Wide for Henza. Finn Henza crosses, looking for a header. Oh, that's a huge save off the post, and it goes in! Bryan Toro! It is 2-1 BC. That is a brilliant initial save, but it just had enough momentum that it still nudges its way across the line. And it looks like we will have another challenge here by Siena. This will be their second. Antonio Vincente was down for a bit on the other side of midfield. And that is what they're going to look at for the foul on, potential foul on Vincente going back earlier. But for the moment, BC has answered. Bryan Toro, who set up the first goal of this game, now scores one of his own in the 77th minute. So just about 5 minutes after Siena had tied this game one apiece, BC has the lead back. I mean, Glinder makes a really good reactive stop, but did enough to keep it out, but the spin of the ball and the momentum of the ball still does enough that it ends up deflecting to his left and then off the post and just over the line. So it's 2-1 Boston College, again pending this review. So Glinder did everything but secure it in the end. That's a good answer and a needed answer by BC. So the goal's going to stand. And it is 2-1 BC with just under 14 minutes remaining. So again, they were challenging that would-be foul. That had Vincente down. BC will sub here. Jonah Funk is going to come in for Henza. Ryan Scoro back into the game as well. It was Burkhardt, I think, was the one that they were looking at. Did he get his hands on the back of Vincente, forcing him down? But ruled no foul. Asare comes in, using his speed to get a takeaway, and keeps it in on that sideline. So we've seen a few times with him a little bit more central, and then making aggressive plays like that to take the ball away. Behar. Back for Mafong. That is out.
Together, Dylan, help! Get across!
Over top, Almeida, just a little bit too far out in front. Actually being told on that review, because the ball had gone back and forth in zones, they were unable to go back and review it. So that's why there was no change on what Siena was looking for, which was on the other side of midfield. Here's Burkhardt, has space. Burkhardt stepping up. Burkhardt wide. Asare gets to it, slides it across, and that stays in. That's a nice play. Alejandro Perez Horta. Pretty calm, all things considered, to be strong enough on his touch that it goes exactly where he wanted it to, and to his keeper, who's able to reset. Nice step up by Corrales. 12:06 remaining in the second half. 2-1 Boston College leads Siena. 2 second half goals. The 72nd minute marker from Almeida, answered by Bryan Toro. Has a goal and an assist today. Now a goal and 2 assists on the young season. Now in his junior year. That is off of Corrales and out on the far side. BC will sub Russell Brown into the game, replacing Dylan Mafong. The final 11:24. Mafong with a goal and an assist in game number 1 against Merrimack. That ball is out. Siena trying to throw quickly. They'll move the spot back. Throw in coming up. Ten minutes left. Oscar Dean flips it in. Tim Vostich Immediately answers. Boy, you already see with 10 minutes left, Galinder is way up for Siena. Again, Siena's been in a lot of these. Mentioned the NCAA tournament last year, the 89th minute goal. Clock will stop here. BC is going to send Russell Brown to take the throw.
Up and out, down the line, Russ. Up. Take a space, Sean. Get inside, Bruno. Watch your back face.
Sean Kelly plays it to the middle and now gets it back. Kelly had a good ball in, which set up the Siena goal. That is out for a corner. Bust sends the corner. Backup chance taken away. Galinder's got to get back now. Russell Brown back as the Eagles counter. So good job by BC to read it. Siena willing to be aggressive here, trusting their keeper. Down by a goal with 8:30 remaining in the second half. Brown was taken away by Oscar Dean. Corrales steps up, good takeaway. Wasserman for Gundelach. Burkhart's got a lot of space and uses it. Scoro ends up right into Sean Kelly, knocked out for a throw. BC will take the time that they can, switching out for Behar. 6:45 to go.
Hold at the top, Jack, hold. Get the floor across.
No. Stay high. I'm telling you there. Lucas, stay high.
Plenty of time coming off for Boston College. 6:10 to go and a 2-1 lead. BC's okay with that. Russell Brown again into the box over the head of Asare. Sliding play by Scoro.
Go Campbell, higher. Bryan, go.
So BC doing a really nice job, just taking time off, down to 5:18 to go. A 2-1 lead. The 77th minute goal by Bryan Toro, the difference. Only as far as Behar, who steps up. Behar's, that's deflected. Sent all the way back for Wasserman. All BC on possession here, these final moments. And that is a foul called from behind on Siena. So a free kick for the Eagles. Probably a good 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes taken off this clock since Siena's really had possession. Here's your goal scoring look. Burkhart sends it in, ends up right with Brown, to his right. Brown shoots, knocked down. And another corner for BC and more time to come off the clock in these crucial late moments. They'll stop it right now. Referee does have his right to stop it if he feels the team is taking too long. 3:32 to go. Corner number 6 for BC from Burkhart. A little bit short. Funk returns it in. Asare turns. That's a huge save. Wow. Glinder, I mean, it looked almost like the one before that ends up finding its way in. This one he keeps out and at least keeps Siena with life with 3:10 to go in the second half. Brilliant save on the back line on what would have been Asare's second goal of the night. Wow. Can Siena take advantage of that moment? Good ball over top. Oscaro cuts inside, earns the corner with 2:25 to go. Good work by Osaro.
Hey, who's short? Hey,
Luca Vust has taken each of these. Quarter number 6 of the game from Siena. Down 2-1. Into the box, header, just missed. That's Antonio Vicente. And now under 2 minutes. BC trying to start 2-0 on the young season.
Up and over, tight, everything is behind.
Wait second ball. Stay high, Antonio. Antonio. Stay high.
And BC putting as much pressure on as they had has not allowed Glinder to come out. Remember, with 10 minutes left, he was all the way up in midfield. And he's gonna follow the play now. 1:15 to go. 2-1 Boston College. Kelly against the freshman. Scoro makes a good play. Capillari now, it's knocked out. Under a minute. Kelly will throw. Goes back for Glinder. Many. The pressure from Russell Brown. Humeni's got space, lobs it in, looking for Dean. Bunch of guys over there. Borak got a piece, and the Eagles can counter back. Bostic puts it forward for Asare. Crucial moments off to the end. One more. Russell Brown seals it. And BC's going to start 2-0. Russell Brown has scored in each of the first 2 games of the year. Asare now with a goal and an assist tonight. And with 22 seconds to go, the Eagles put the dagger down and make it 3-1. As Frankie DiAgostino, the interim head coach, is going to start 2-0. A valiant effort by Siena, who tied this match 1-1 in the 72nd minute with Lucas Almeida. But it's not going to be enough as the Eagles find 2. The answer 5 minutes after the Siena goal by Bryan Toro. And then the one that seals it from Russell Brown. 3-1 winner is Boston College. And they are 2-0 to start this 2026 season.